All right, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 255, Dominating the Middle. The middle of your story is a point where most authors, many authors, find difficulty and kind of grind to a halt. The way to defeat that is you got to know where you're going. The middle is simply a bridge, a nice arcing bridge between the start and the finish. So to help beat that, make sure you know where you're going. Write the finish, write that last chapter, and then start connecting the scenes to get you from that front to that end. Are you out of ideas? Well, you can't be, because you've written the beginning, how it's supposed to end. It's just tying the threads together. It's like crocheting. Here's the yarn. Now you need to just make it happen. The shorter amount of time you spend here, the quicker you'll get to the end. Okay, no kidding. But that's when you're pro level and when you're full time, you don't get a lot of time to sit around there and look green and be frozen and not be able to type. Got to know where you're going. So make sure you focus on that end point. Make it clear in your mind. Here's where I need to go. One of the most important things you can do is keep writing. Even if you only get 50 words, even if you only jot down some ideas, even if you only, hey, here's revise your plot, revise your if you're a plotter, revise that. If you're a pantser, just write a few sentences for each of the next couple scenes. That's a lot easier to do than write the full scenes, but then you go back and then you can write the full scenes. You've got to keep moving forward. You can't let it grind to a halt, stop, and then become paralyzed. Got to maintain some momentum. So by writing that ending and then starting to tie the scenes together, you'll get yourself over that hump. And if you haven't reached the hump yet, well, just look at that. Where's the middle of the story, and then where's the energy start to accelerate as we go towards the ending. So I always relate it to a string of pearls. You add the pearls together and you tie them off in between each one, put those together, get past that middle, race to the end, and there you go. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep pushing forward in order to get there. And you've got to know where you're going. If you're just freelancing it, like just a bunch of tendrils and stuff, and you get to the middle, where are you? And that's why people freeze up. It's like, oh, this was a great idea, and now I'm not sure where I'm going with it. You got to figure out where you're going. You got to know where you're going, or any road will get you there, which means you can just meander mindlessly and without intent. And that's what your readers are going to get from the story too. They're going to look at it and say, where the hell is this going? What is it? And then they're going to put it down. Never give a reader a reason to stop reading. You want them to keep reading your book, because if they put it down, they may never pick it back up again. And that means they'll probably never pick up the next book or a different book of yours. So it's important to keep them on track, keep your story on track, and deliver good entertainment to your readers. Pretty simple processes. You wrote the beginning, you move through, know where you're going. That's the only way you're really going to get through the middle, is know where you're going, know what a really cool conclusion, write that last chapter, write how, oh my God, that is so cool. That's what you want from the readers, and then just tie those scenes together. You can do it. You came up with enough ideas to get you out of the gate, and you got to the halfway point. You can get the rest of the way home. I find writing the second half of the book is twice as fast as writing the first half. So that's what you need to do. Roll it, keep writing, and get to the end. All right, short one today. Makes up for yesterday. Peace, fellow humans.